Other than that, this movie was really bad.
Like your mic.
Yeah. Blowing it out there.
Blowing
Too
it.
close to it.
He's mad.
Where is he? Is he in a school or something?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
I was like,
I think he's hiding under the bleachers or something.
Is that?
No, hey McFly, you doing those reviews again? Come here. He's hiding from his bully right now. Let's do Stardust. You ever heard of Stardust before?
I have.
Stardust, I know you know what Stardust is.
Mm-hmm.
Dusting them stars. Stardust is an app that you can get for your iPhone. Let me pull this back and prep for this real quick. Stardust is an app that you can get for your iPhone, for your Android. And you can get it through our link, stardust.app.link/DoubleToasted. You love movies. You love TV shows. You love movies so much that you're hanging on to every trailer. You can't shut up talking about it. You can't shut up talking about anything. People be like, just, can you sum it all up? You be like, no, I can't. I'm what they call long-winded. Well, now we have the app right here that'll make you shut up. You press this button on the app for 30 seconds. You get to say your reaction to these media that you're looking at and spread it with the world. Next thing you know, you are a internet influencer. And who doesn't want to be that? I'm just waiting for that person where it just runs out of the 30 seconds. They still. And another thing. Let's see some of the reactions that people have for some of the movies that just came out this weekend, or at least one of them. And that would be The Clock on, what is it? God damn it.
The House with the Clock.
House with the clock on the wall.
Yeah, The House.
It's a bad title.
Shorten it. It's a bad title.
Yeah.
The
Clock in the wall. Just do that.
The House with a Clock in the Wall.
Sized head.
My God, did that withered purple skeleton just speak?
Okay.
I know, look at that. Like, she loves that shit.
They're fucking.
Yeah,
This is their foreplay. That's how they get into it. Yeah. She's so dirty to me again.
She's like, yeah, this skeleton will fuck the shit out of you tonight.
That's some elegant, dirty talking, though, man.
I know. Well, I want your bone. We saw the movie. Didn't think it was great. It's by Eli Roth. You know the great Eli Roth. He brought.
I wouldn't say great. I would say Eli Roth. Yeah.
The man that brought us the term torture porn, or helped at least get it out there in the mainstream.
Yep, he did.
And this is a guy who kills people on his film slowly, gruesomely, with a lot of blood and gore. Mm-hmm. But now he decided, and then somebody said, hey, you know what? I just saw Hostel. I think he'd be great for this kid's film.
So how's the kid die?
Slowly. But with this, we gave it a review of a matinee for the kids.
Oh, okay.
For the kids.
Oh.
I thought it didn't work all that great. Not bad, but all that great for adults, but better for kids. A nice Halloween fantasy film.
Okay.
With just few dark moments, but it's more cute than anything. And it really does feel like, as the Halloween season is approaching, this is something that kids could really relate to and watch. And even I was watching and like, man, I'll be glad when Halloween gets here. So I'm not totally, down
Well,
with
why
this
didn't they
film.
put this out closer to Halloween, then? That was the...
I think Halloween is crowded, for one.
Okay.
You got some other things that might take the
Is that when
Disney
Halloween's
films.
dropping? The new
There's
Halloween's-
a lot of
okay, makes sense.
a lot of things on Halloween, or things open up close to Halloween. If this does well, maybe they hope that it'll have maybe an extended period towards Halloween.
Well, I will say I haven't even heard of this film until recently. Like, I haven't seen any trailers or anything for it, so I don't know if they're just like, word of mouth, fuck it, let's go.
And we're gonna have 4 reactions, and we're gonna start with Ryan Movie Review. And Stardust has a 5-star rating system. My man here, he gives it 3 out of 5. That could go either way. Let's see what he says.
So I just got back from seeing The House with the Clock on Its Walls, directed by Eli Roth, the only kids film that Eli Roth has directed. Really weird choice. Overall, this movie was okay. It's a kids movie mostly, but Jack Black and Cate Blanchett and the little boy give good performances in it. It's not a perfect movie. The villains weren't that great, and there's a lot of exposition and a lot of kids' humor that definitely took away from the tone of the film. Overall, it's a fun okay.
See, that's the guy I'm talking about.
I was like, hey, 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's the one where Stardust just said, shut the fuck up. Okay, you're done.
For the most part, I'd say he was succinct. He explained why he disliked and why he thought it was okay.
No, you know what? And I agree with everything he said.
Yeah.
No, exactly what he said. And I will even say I did a Stardust review for this, and I think that he did a much better job than I did because for one of the things that he was able to mention is the villains were not that good in the movie. Villains are very weak in
Do
the
they even
film.
show the villains in the trailer? Because I haven't seen the film, so I don't know.
No, it's a good thing about it. They have some twists in there
Okay.
with the villains that you don't see coming. It's fun.
Okay.
But when it gets right down to when you're in the thick of the climax,
Right.
they're just not they're weak.
Yeah,
they're not
okay.
very strong. Let's go ahead and get to our next reaction here. Another 3 out of 5. And this is from Jared Buckendall, the third Esquire.
So I really didn't know what to expect with this movie because it's directed by Eli Roth. He usually does horror, scary stuff like that. But this movie was kind of in the vein of Goosebumps. It kind of had this childish fun to it, but it also was pretty dark and scary, so it almost wasn't for children. I mean, if I was a kid, I would have been scared. So it was in this kind of weird middle ground between children and adult. The chemistry between Cate Blanchett and Jack Black is really good. There's some good humor in there. But this movie, it's just kind of a fine movie. It's not that great.
What if the car was moving the whole time?
Yeah. Make a better review. No. Again, he did a great job, I thought, and I can even tell from the trailer that Cate Blanchett and Jack Black had really good chemistry.
Oh, they're definitely
Back and
fucking.
forth.
I got that from that little snip. Yeah. Ooh.
I won't say what they're doing, but they're great in the film.
Okay.
They not only are they just good in general because you're introduced to Jack Black before you get to Cate Blanchett, and he's already given like a really pleasant entrance. Very, you're interested in this eccentric guy who's not. He's eccentric, but he's not. He's not weird. He's not crazy. He still feels like just kind of just an odd uncle.
Right.
And so just Jack Black.
So it's just Jack Black.
Well, and he even brought up in the review that he said that this is kind of comparable to Goosebumps, and that's
what I
why
was-
they got him for this because that was such a huge success.
Absolutely, and they've already just announced Goosebumps too, or they showed the second trailer.
Jack
for
Black's
it, so,
not in
like-
it.
Which I'm like,
he's
no,
not.
That's
So
a
he did.
huge problem too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like they want people to think that this is Goosebumps 2 right here.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that scary. I think he's just a bitch. No, I'm just no kidding. No, I don't think. I think he's right. I don't know. I think kids 10 years old, even 9, they're not going to be that scared by it. But there was a girl sitting in front of me. She was very small.
You were spooked?
She was, she was, but she didn't, what I will say as a compliment to the movie, the girl must have been maybe 5.
Okay.
Maybe 6. And the whole time we were watching it, she was like, but she didn't want to go because it was like, because the girl was like, and the mom was like, do you want to go? So,
Just it captured her attention.
so she didn't want to leave. It was like that she had reached that she's going to be a horror fan. She's reached that point where it's like,
perfect.
I like scary stuff and I like being scared. So let's
You
go
got to
ahead.
expose her to one more scary film and really fuck her up, though.
Yeah, Chucky.
Yeah, usually. Mine was The Exorcist at that age.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alien for me.
Oh.
Oh, was
Yes, it's-
what? Yeah, well, that'd be a good question to ask people when we're done with this because I like that.
Yeah, what movie fucked you up?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
an adult.
yeah.
I'm 27 and I'm still scared of that. I haven't watched it since I was 7. Why did I have access to that film? That's
7.
7 years old. I saw The Exorcist.
Wow,
Some bullshit, man.
this is movie checklist. Liked it better than everybody so far. 4 out of 5.
I was very reluctant to go see this movie at first, but after hearing
That's the girl that was in front of me.
was getting great reviews, I thought, why not go see Eli Roth directing a kids movie? And it felt very much like an Eli Roth film at parts. It just had that real grungy horror that he likes to use at times. I'm not a huge fan of his in general, but this movie was really fun. It brought me back to watching some movies from my childhood, like a really scary Disney Channel original movie. And it was just a nice, cute family movie.
She looks like Shelley Long from The Shining.
Yeah, I'm getting
Like I'm
that.
expecting
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson to just pop in here.
Johnny.
It was awesome.
Yeah. That's what she did when she was in the restroom locked up. The review of this.
Yeah, but after she got through it, she's like, ah! You know what? She makes a great point about how this goes back to your childhood, and you know what? I think that this is interesting how it speaks to the generations because she talks about how it's like a Disney Channel movie for her, where Eli Roth is, I think, the same age I am. That means that for him, you see it at the beginning of the trailer here, Amblin. Spielberg's big production company coming up. There's E.T. right there. Goonies and all. This was Goonies under Amblin?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, he was a producer on. I know that.
Yeah. So you
Might
know,
as well been.
Amblin was like the movies for kids that didn't talk down to kids.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's go ahead and get to our last one right here. That one critic. Yes, that one right here. 2 stars.
That looks like the kid from the movie.
It does. Like, he's like, this movie is amazing. You know, I really love the kid in the film.
Yeah.
At the beginning of this movie, I thought it was okay. The second act, I didn't dig it that much. The third act is downright awful. This movie does not work. It is completely cliche. It's just a bunch of thrown ideas thrown into a box, and it did not work for me really at all. Actually, like I thought that my favorite part's Kate Blanchett, Jack Black. They both did good. The visuals are fine. Other than that, this movie was really bad.
Like your mic.
Yeah. Blowing it out there.
Blowing
Too
it,
close to it.
he's mad.
Where is he? Is he in a school or something?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
I was like,
I think he's like hiding on the bleachers or something.
is that?
No, hey McFly, you doing those reviews again? Come here. He's hiding from his bully right now. Hey, I love that movie. I'm gonna beat your head. Nah, man. I do. Even though his mic is loud, that I was telling you about the climax in here. I agree with him. It's just the climax is really a letdown.
Let me ask you this, 'cause I know nothing about this film outside the trailers. Are they trying to set up a franchise? Is that why the climax is kind of weak, or is it just like, no, it's a standalone film?
Are they trying to set up a franchise? Okay. I'm going to say yes, based off of 2 things.
Okay.
The way the movie ended, which I won't say is definitely one, but what it ended on that, we'll be back.
Okay.
It was just like the characters promised to give more.
Okay.
But there's also, this is a series of books.
There you go. So they
Yeah.
want to be a franchise.
Of course.
If they're just, 'cause I didn't know if it had a sequel or multiple books.
This is going back to those days when Harry Potter was out and everybody was trying to get that series of books that would lead to the next Harry Potter.
Percy Jackson and all that.
Percy
Chronicles
Jackson.
of Narnia,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
What was the Golden Compass thing?
Yeah, infamous. Yeah.
Which had one of the best polar bear bitch slaps I've ever seen.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's it right there.
I'll say
Again,
that all the reviews were very good. Yeah.
No, all the reviews. Listen, we might rib on these people a little bit,
Yeah.
but no, a lot of these people are very good at it. I will even say that these folks, they're much better. That's why I'm intimidated to do some of these, because these people are better at it than I am. A lot of these people, they
30
just have it
seconds,
down. Yeah, you know me. Like I said, I'm one of those people. I can't.
You're
shut up.
long-winded. I know. You take a long time.
Yeah,
Half
yeah.
hour of those reviews.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, give me 30 seconds. Give me 30 minutes. Give me that app. I'll tell you one more time how to get this app. Get it from the App Store, get it from Google Play, and get it through our link, stardust.app.link/DoubleToasted, and you can have this app. All right.